Alright, I'm going to show you the look that I just posted on Facebook. That was a picture. I'm putting on moisturizer. Anything will do, whatever you use is fine. Just make sure you get it all over. And then that's my concealer. And again, whatever you use is fine. I'm not particular about brands. I'm using a face tint just because I'm really tan and my face isn't tan as well. And now I'm putting on my foundation, which of course, you know, everybody has their way. You can use a brush or fingers, whatever. Just make sure it's even. And you cover everything. Get yours if you want, like I did. Now I'm using a powder. I'm using my darker powder. Like I said, in the summer I get pretty dark, so I'm using a brush for this for an even coating and putting on concealer on those little rough spots that you use in the most bags under the eyes, whatever. Now I'm getting a light brown and a slightly darker brown, and I'm covering my entire eyelid with brown, and I just got a cup of water so I can really make sure the color stands out so I can get my brushes in it. It's just a little trick that a lot of people use. I'm covering my eyelid all the way to my eyebrow because I want the whole thing to be kind of a shiny light brown, and I'm getting underneath as well. And now I'm getting the darker brown, and I'm going to line my crease. Pretty, not specifically, just kind of a rough line covers the crease, and that's it. And go ahead and do the other eye. Make sure you do both eyes on my things. I'm only going to show you one eye mostly throughout the video. Anyway, now I'm getting a couple shades darker in the browns, and I'm going to use the lighter brown on the bottom part, and then I'm going to go straight to the darker brown with an angled brush, and I'm going to reline my crease with the darker brown on the two. So you got 4 browns going on one eyelid, so as long as you have 4 different browns from light to dark and you follow along. This line is a little bit thinner, not quite as random as the other one, because this one we're going to cat eye a little bit, and then we're going to fan it back in. We're going to cat eye out, and then fan back in. And if it's a little rough, don't worry, we will blend it. But you're going to take your cat eye after you have it, and you are going to run it all the way into your hairline. And yes, this looks ridiculous now, but trust me, we are going to do something with it. Blend it, blend it, blend it, make it look nice. Make sure it's attached to the corner of your eye too. I don't think that was in the video. And do your other eye. See, just like that. So now you have these big wings going out into the sides of your head. And now you're going to take a blender brush and blend. And you're going to blend the part that attached to your hair to where it's almost gone, but not quite. You can still see it. See? Just barely. But that's just a nice little accent for people, or yourself, whoever you're doing your makeup for. And now you're going to take a really dark brown. So technically now you have 5 browns in your eyelid, and you're going to do the cat eye again, but this time only to where it starts to fade, and connect it with the rim of your eye and do the bottom. This is the only one you're going to do on top and bottom, except for your lightest brown, of course, because that was just an all-over coat. And I did an extra line to where my brow line meets my nose, because I have a very defined nose and I like to do that. Most people don't have that, but if you have it, it's good to do. It's not necessary though. Now I'm taking a blue, and it's a kind of a teal. I did dry brush in water to make it really bold. Again, I don't care about brands, whatever you use is fine. And I'm doing the cat eye again, but I'm staying within the perimeters of the dark cat eye part and going a little bit underneath to accent the top, because you don't want to just have heavy color on top and nothing on bottom. It's going to make your eyes look like they're shut. And that's about it. You have the cat eye gradation from blue to dark brown, back to light brown, and you can blend it a little bit, make sure it looks good. And now I'm taking a pencil, a teal pencil, and just making sure that blue sticks, just going over it with the pencil. And now I'm taking it's the paste liner, liquid liner, whatever, on a little liner brush, and I'm doing a simple black cat eye, which I'm not really going to go too much into because I think a lot of people know how to do this, but you just basically do a regular line around the eye and fan it out at the corner, at both corners, the edge of your eye and then the part of your eye that touches your nose. See? And touch it up, make sure the lines are nice and even. An even cat eye is going to make or break your makeup, and if you mess up, it's really irritating. So now I'm taking mascara, and I have the falsies because I usually use falsies, but not today. And now I'm doing my eyebrows. I'm just putting a medium brown over the hair of my eyebrows because I actually have eyebrows right now, just to kind of mute them a little bit. And I'm taking my eyeliner brush again, and I'm taking the darkest of browns because I didn't want to do black again. And I'm lining my eyebrow. Just following my natural hairline because I actually have those brows right now. Real eyebrows. And they're not going to be even, and I get a little bit picky about it, and I have to line and reline and touch up, and I use Q-tips. You know, Q-tips are your best friend. But today, I think I did pretty good getting them even, and I'm not going to worry about it too much. Now I'm putting a shimmer on. This is Shimmer by e.l.f. I really like this one because it's light. I'm using a brush, a huge brush, and I'm putting it everywhere. I put it all over the place. And now I'm putting concealer on my lips and a little bit of gloss. Whatever gloss you have. I just use gloss that, you know, was attached to lipstick.